Yo, welcome back to the video. Alright, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I'm on my way to hit a leg day. I'm gonna go to the old gym the gym that I was going to before, just because during the day at the other gym I go to, anyone can go to the gym, and so there's people there at all times of the day. Hopefully there's someone at the gym right now that I'm going to, because I want to get a good leg day in. Things I'm super excited and grateful for is that we are almost to 1,000 subs. We're almost to 900. We're like 60 subs away. We're at like 840, which is kind of crazy. So I do appreciate you guys. If you guys would drop a like, that would help the algorithm push this video out to more people, so I'll be able to like potentially reach them and make a sub and just come along and be a part of this journey that I'm, just taking you guys on. But yeah, let's go with this leg day.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you see. And after several nights, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. Then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now. If you awaken from this illusion, and you understand that black implies white, self implies other, life implies death, you can feel yourself not as a stranger in the world, not as something here.
Alright, lately I've been thinking about, despite all the effort and time I've put into like my reels, TikTok videos, YouTube, anything related to like fitness content, there's a very high chance that like I don't succeed in like this passion I have, but there's a high chance I succeed over like the people who just give up, which may seem obvious, but a lot of people actually don't look at their passions that way. I think this life is like way too short to like not pursue something you want to do, especially like us, like younger kids, or younger people, adults, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people are focused on like living in the moment, like, oh, I gotta do this now because when I'm older I'm not gonna be able to like taste like the freedom of like going to college or drinking at bars and getting turned. It's like all that stuff's still gonna be there when you're like 30 years old. I'd rather like say when I'm 30, I'm glad I stuck with this passion I had and succeeded in it, and actually taking the long run, the long journey, versus like, you know what, let me just live a little bit and then focus on that when I'm 30. But the thing is, like, when you're 30, you're not going to be able to do the same things that you can now. And so it's like, why not take advantage of like doing something you actually can especially when you're younger. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm not gonna lie though. One thing I have found out is that like I've pushed a lot of people away due to like this like whole content thing, and it was just part of like that cringe like sigma like alpha mindset. But a lot of people are like that. I've kind of changed that because like just because I have a passion, it doesn't mean I can't like hang out with like my buddies or anything. Like there could definitely be like a balance, but in spite of like in terms of like drinking and all that, I don't really care much for it. But like hanging out with them, it's definitely something like I've been trying to do more. Instead of just like, oh, I got focused on my passion, nothing else matters. Like I think that's super cringe now, and I cringe even thinking about it. But there's a lot of people out there, and it's like you can still have fun while like going to the gym. You go to the gym maybe like 2 hours of the day. You don't have to like go to the gym and then just like act like that's like your whole life. Like you can have a life outside of the gym. Yeah, chase your dream. Otherwise, someone else is gonna take it, and then it's gonna become their reality, not yours. I'm gonna go home, and I will catch you guys on the outro.